was not pre-recording this. Okay. Hello. All right. So, welcome everybody. My name is Soul King Winter, and I'd like to welcome all of those who have seen the first part of my first part of Liza P. back to our lovely story as we dive into part two. If you are just now joining us, I recommend going to watch the first part. Um, just so you know a bit more of the story. If you enjoy the content, please feel to drop a like or hit the like button, drop a comment, or if you if you're really into it, hit that subscribe button for me. That way, anytime I go live or post a new video, it will notify you. Alright. Um, wants to run the shaders. Says my stream is fine. Sorry about that. Trying to reload everything. But I hope everybody has had a wonderful week. And I hope their Friday day is coming to a lovely ending. We have the game loading. So, still very much a fan of the music and the art style of this. But we're gonna dive back in.
I heard about you from Geppetto, but to see you in person... Wow. You should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
Oh sweet, a new arm. Legion Arm. Legion Arm is special equipment that is equipped on the left arm. Each Legion Arm has its own combat ability. Legion Arm can be modified into all sorts of forms. Modifications can be made by using the Benigni craft machine. So this one is called Puppet String. Yeah.
The sound of it alone. That craftsmanship comes only from the hands of Geppetto. You must be something else. A custom arm from Geppetto himself is quite an accessory. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Eugenie from the Workshop Union. I know my way around weapons of all kinds. I'm sure Master Geppetto would agree. If any of your weapons need work, bring them to me. I know my way around a weapon. Want me to look at something?
Can we upgrade? Weapon upgrade. If you have a Moonstone, Eugenie can help you upgrade the weapon's blade. The weapon's attack power will increase when you upgrade the blade. Some blades can only be upgraded with a special Moonstone. Hold on, what? Alter handle. You can bring Eugenie cranks to alter weapon handles. Each handle's property upgrades based on your character's default abilities. You can change this property and grade one time with the handle alteration. However, you can always reset it with a balance crank. Alright. I am using, what is that? Puppet Saver and Wintry Rapier Blade. We'll save that for later. See what she
I know my way
talks.
around. A stargazer is a survival device used by the stalkers. It powers itself by accumulating and absorbing ergo spores in the air. The stalkers installed stargazers all across the city. Once they're recovered, we can put them to use. If you want to test your skills or try new techniques, head for the garden. The stalkers captured a puppet to use for training. Don't look at me like that. Everyone hates puppets. I know whose side you're on.
Alright. Messing around a little bit.
I'll use my power to help you. I'll use my power.
That's what I meant to do.
Welcome to Hotel Krat. The Grand Covenant is a set of absolute commands imprinted on puppets when they are made. First law. All puppets must obey their creator's commands. Second law. A puppet may not harm humans. Third law. A puppet protects and serves humans and the city of Krat. Fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. I've told you about the laws engraved upon every puppet. Do you require anything else?
So, that's... As we can tell, we've been fighting puppets this entire time. So, something has gone wrong with the laws. We're gonna move on up and about. So I was debating originally whether I was gonna play this game or I was gonna do my first live stream of Elden Ring, but the more I thought about it, the more I preferred the idea of going ahead and playing this. So, more than likely what I'll do is I will play Elden Ring next week. Because it is a game that I have beaten before, and I'm kind of waiting for the latest updates to come out.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
Gemini. Alright, hold on everybody. I'll need to take a couple minutes. I am so sorry about that. I had to step away because I had a phone call come in that was important. So, and had to cut off the mic so it wouldn't get recorded. But we are back now. Ah, I hit the wrong button. I can't go that way. Alright. That's one robot. Let's go check down here. I thought that was a dog robot at first, and I was like, oh no, I just ran past that. But nope.
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the puppet frenzy.
Thanks, Gemini, for a little bit of lore there. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. That was not cool. Alright. We're gonna retry that. God. Yeah, we should probably try out the string shot. See what that's about. Too far away. That's awesome. Definitely like that art. Oh, there's an item over there. That looks like a way for. That's a big dude. Sure. So we have that shortcut. There we go. He dropped a couple items. Nice. Though I realize I really need to learn how to. I need to learn how to use the dodge feature a bit more and better at timing it. That was some bullshit. Did not have a chance. I did walk past that shortcut. Oops. And it looks like he did not respond, so that's cool. And full health. Okay, that does go to the ground street. We're gonna hold off on that for a second. I want to go get these items. I learned that from Elden Ring. And, well, and Dark Souls games in general. Just always check corners or angle the map towards the corner. Alright, we're gonna go downstairs. So this might lead to the shortcut. Let's lead to the shortcut. Makes life easier now. Well, at least I got the shortcut up and open. That just leads back up to the rafters. I'm looking for... Here it is. There's a bullshit. Like, fucking, that is a stupid dodge. Because that means I lost a portion of my ergo from that. Try it one more time this way, and I'm going to dive as soon as I get up the ladder, because I know he's going to charge. I'm still upset that I lost all that ergo. I did not realize how annoying that would have been to climb back up here like that. Ow. Ow. Yeah, we're not feeling that much. Frozen Man's letter. My my Louise and Charlotte, my treasure. I can't hear anything. I think the streets are already dead. Nothing but silence. I assume that I too will become just another petrified corpse soon. I still remember the sound of your singing voice and the sight of Charlotte looking at picture books. I miss it all. The best thing I did when I was alive was send you and Charlotte to the cathedral for shelter. I wish this nightmare was all over. If only you and the kid could come back. But I guess now it's impossible. I love you, Luis. I pray that you are safe there. Aww. Poor man. There's another one of you? Wow, that's a big dude. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Ooh, Legion magazine. Maybe I got a new Legion arm for that? Let's have to search. Not that I'm actually switching weapons for the moment.
Why, hello! I didn't know anyone was alive out here. I know what you're thinking, but I'm not a burglar. I'm just crashing in an abandoned house for a while. Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble. We survivors need to look out for each other. For your information, I didn't steal this.
Let's see what you have. New weapon. Gonna use the stargazer so I can switch to Legion arms. And keep the puppet string. Oh, I can teleport between stargazers.
I'm Jiminy, your friendly puppet guide. Or friendly guide puppet? I don't know, one of those. I'm also a friend of Sophia's. Last time I woke up, Sophia was there because she woke me up. But I'm sure there are still other memories in there. Sorry. Must be the shock. Bear with me, and I'll do my best to guide you.
Oh, good, Jiminy. So I was electrocuted, so I gotta figure out how to cut that power. The big guy didn't come back, so just use my Legion arm like I thought I wanted to. Nope, nope, and well, good to know there's a ladder right there. But I was not trying to fall off. Oh, you're lucky I can't shoot up.
Wait, I can sense something strange. Jeepers! Is that a butterfly? Why is the ergo reacting like that? If you want to check it out, I can take point.
Dimensional butterfly. Occasionally, a dimensional butterfly will appear in parts of Krat. Monard's lamp can detect the butterfly, lighting up red to the point out its location. When the character is near the hiding butterfly, it will appear. After a certain amount of time, the butterfly will disappear into another dimension. Kill it to gain useful materials. Cool. That seems to continue on. I want to go down. Oh, it's explode. Good to know. Oh, why'd I do that? I didn't realize how low my health was. Hey sis, and that's completely fine. Sorry, I just saw the message, so I don't know how long exactly you've been watching at this point in time, but I welcome you to the stream. I hope your week has gone well, and same for your evening. Ow. I am slightly being sloppy and dying to deaths that could be easily avoidable. Come on, slay this guy. Let's make and that's okay. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, and for what's going on, we are playing Liza P. I am, dying more times than I should at the moment, but hey, things happen. I've been enjoying it so far. This is actually my first time playing it, so Yes, new to YouTube. Use don't fall the same way, Toast. Pretty new to streaming, but again, just treating it as a hobby, not a job. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I have not dabbled into Twitch yet. I'm still learning YouTube's guidelines. When I get more comfortable with that, then I might also start streaming on Twitch as well. But for right now, just YouTube. Too many hits. Enjoying it. I don't know how the best way to get the platform going. So I just know I get a little bit better each time I post a video or do a live stream, which is what I want. Awesome. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the subscription. I gotta remember where. Doesn't look like it's back there. Ooh. Didn't even tell there was a corner right there. That. Awesome. Yep. Yeah, like I said, I'm treating it like a hobby, so I'm not really rushing into anything to meet requirements. This is just for me to enjoy new games and experience it with other people. So that's a shortcut back into here to somewhere else that I have to find. Not trying to go back up yet.
I wish we could play together. Like we used to.
Okay. Well,
I miss you, Murphy. Who is it? Is that you, Murphy? Oh, I guess not. Sorry, I thought you were my friend, Murphy. Murphy is a super cool police officer. As a puppet, even the petrification disease can't get him. I wish I was like him. You should leave so you don't catch the disease from me.
Yeah, they caught me off guard too. That's why I went back to that new. But for games that I mostly play, I'm gonna say it's a mix between horror and action. A lot of fighting games. So if you explore my channel, you're gonna see a couple or some cover on Elden Ring, which I've decided to switch to doing live streaming on. I will switch up between Live P and playing Elden Ring for like Friday streams. I do I have live streams set up for Alice in Wonderland and Kingdom Hearts. I'm also playing Bioshock Infinite and Call of Cthulhu. All pretty much storyline games. I did it again. Why did I do that again? I really need to look at my health. So for the idea situation, I appreciate it, but at the moment, I'm not really. I'm trying to figure, like I said, I'm trying to figure everything out myself and set up. When I get to a point where I set up like a place or an email for the people to go to and respond to, that would be a perfect spot to drop stuff in for potential ideas. But like I said, right now this is just basically a hobby where I'm just trying to share the love of playing video games with people and figure out how to do stuff on my own. But I very do appreciate that you're wanting to offer me some. And Kingdom Hearts is very much a game that is nostalgia-based for me. I grew up playing it. It's one of the first like games that I beat myself, and I just love the storyline of it. I've been seeing a lot of gameplay or a lot of, not gameplay, but notice for Kingdom Hearts 4's development, so I'm going to slowly work through the Kingdom Hearts games, and hopefully in the next year or two we get Kingdom Hearts 4 up. Why? Again, again, that would be something we'll talk if I go into it about looking for help. That would be something I talk about off stream. Is just because I don't want to talk shop in chat when trying to focus between playing the game, having a nice chat like we are, and being distracted for future projects. No, you're good. You're good. I get it. You're trying to branch yourself out too. It's Discord is something I'm working on as well for the channel. Again, when I get one set up, I will add it to the channel itself, and then it'll be posted there for it to reach out. I just don't have one ready. Ow. like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean. I get it. You're trying to workshop. And I love it because you're trying to get your stuff out there like I'm trying to get my stuff out. And I appreciate the offers. When I don't have an Instagram that I would be comfortable giving out right now, especially not on a live stream. When I get all that, as you said, you subscribed. So when I start getting that stuff in the shop, I will make posts on the for the account, updating. Hey, there's now a new Instagram that you could reach out to, or there's a new Discord server that you can join, and we can talk this stuff out. Or I'll post looking out for somebody. Hey, or around the lines of, I'm in the market looking for possible new rework on my banner, my channel, and stuff like that. So, once again, I'm not trying to be rude. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you trying to get yourself out there. But, at this point, I've kind of covered all that and just trying to enjoy the game. Had twice going down. Let's see where this goes. Oh, I might need to talk to the kid again to get the quest line.
If only we could play together like we used to. Murphy, I miss you.
Okay, I guess I didn't need to come back down here. Workshop using standard insulation converter. Might help with all the lightning. Yeah, we're not gonna kill everything down here again. So, just gonna go back up and across that building.
This must be your first time in the petrification disease quarantine zone. For most people, this is their last stop. You are a good Samaritan for coming all the way here. Kind one, may I ask you a favor? My family took my baby from me and sent me here. They said it was for my own good, but it was heartless just the same. A baby must be with its mother. Please go to Krat City Hall and bring me my baby. Thank you so much, kind one. I can finally see my sweet Elena's face again. Please hurry. Hard scales spreading across my eyes. Before I lose my sight, please.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out? I hope everybody's safe.
I gotta find the side quest for the baby now, and the side quest for someone named Murphy. Ooh, you're fast. Ah. Okay, that dude hits like a truck. So that's gonna be something to deal with. Damn. Here. So. bother coming back up. Well, I think I've just learned my focus point on all my upgrades from now on. Or at least for a little while, is getting my stamina up higher. Because apparently blocking is not my strong suit. Oops. Gotta make some things up this time. Ow. Wall got in my way. No! Oh, the lightning helped a lot. Sorry, sis, I got sidetracked, but I will check out your video a bit later. Okay, that was slightly, I say slightly, but that was a very cheap way to handle him. Alright. Yeah, that definitely gives us more than enough time. Horn Doodle. It itches. Peel the skin and there's blue blood. Blood, blood. Pretty cocoon. Blue angel. Joyful appetite. Blue death. What a feast! Death, death, and death. I'm alive. It itches. Oh, you locked. Oh, I broke his sword. Cool. Now the big guy should be permanently gone. So I don't really have to worry about that anymore. I'm gonna take a moment and like, that hitbox is crazy because I was that far into it and I still got hit and took damage by the weapon. Also, because I'm on topic and have it in my head, for whoever is watching this live and or decides to watch this at a later point in time, if you like spooky stories or out-of-pocket podcasts or interviews for podcasts, go check out my sister's channel. I since I'm in the middle of the game, I don't have it in the description of the video, but when I'm done doing the live stream and I go to edit some things on the stream, I will put the link in the descriptions for everybody to go check out her channel. Once again, she does amazing with spooky stories, and her podcast interviews are delightful to watch and listen to. That channel is Ghoul House of Scare. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong at the moment because my attention's divided. But once again, I'll drop a link in the description. And if my sister wants to drop a link to her channel in the chat, she can feel free to do so. Because I gotta check all the boxes to remember if I have chat to replay with later rewatches of the live stream. Okay. I remember where this. Okay, cool. That's where the shortcut is. That makes life a lot easier. Where does this go? Oh, this leads back to the merchant, so it's basically another shortcut. That's awesome. Now that I've figured that out. Spooky Bridge. You're welcome. It is not a problem. I'm more than happy to throw out a shout out.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for!
No, they're not beating on the carriage here.
You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you? You're their maker, practically their father! You and the alchemist scheming together. Tell me the truth! What's your problem? I'm here for the old man. Get lost. Wait. I know you. Or more like, I know what you are. You're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me. Die! up already. Cursed puppet! Back again?
Mr. Dodge. Mr. Dodge. Why do you hit like a truck?
I demanded the truth. Now I feel bad for my comrade.
Finally, we meet. Son, it's a dream come true. Seeing you like this, I understand why some people despise me. I invented the puppets after all. I should take responsibility as their maker. But in order for me to do that, I need to take care of the puppets at City Hall. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful.
Add donkeys hunting. Tool that can assemble, disassemble weapons blade and handle. Weapon symbol is available through Stargazers and Eugenie. I forgot how to pronounce her name already. When dealing with non-human enemy, it's necessary to do away with common sense. The workshop and the stalkers assembled various blades and handles, focusing on making the greatest weapons. So these are my weapons. I bought that. Oh, I didn't even realize I picked this up. Or maybe it was just given to me. For the Krat police baton. Ah, the Mad Donkey's outfit. But it didn't give me his weapon. Well, that's a little upset. But it automatically cut me into a cut. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Where's his body? Sad. I appreciate that so much. My game plan is I will be linking your channel into descriptions for my like horror and spooky game series, so people can associate a bit more, and I'll be talking about it more as I go on. Not a problem. I'm glad I can help. And it's a good way for both of our channels to grow if we're helping each other out. Also, and we finally met Geppetto.
I want to hear all about your experiences, but now isn't a good time. Use the Stalker's key to open the bridge door. Then get rid of the frenzied puppets that have seized City Hall. We'll catch up at Hotel Krat when you're done.
Alright. City Hall.
So, about that weapon assembly tool you were talking about. If you find any more weapons, let's try using them here.
I don't want to teleport anywhere, but I can do weapon assembly now, which is pretty cool. Assemble weapons through your genie. Once again, I forgot the name and how it's pronounced. At the hotel, or at the stargazers at different areas. Separate your weapons into blade and handle, and assemble them into new weapons that match your character's battle style. A weapon's features are decided by the handle and blade combo. I'm using that weapon, and I'm using... So... Oh no, we're gonna play with that a bit more later on. Because I'm sure there's gonna be a whole bunch of unique little combos we can try. Oh, lightning. Oh, that looks weird. That might be the petrification disease that, the boy was going on about. Oh. Well, that's not much of a shortcut. Krat News, issue 1124. Mr. Vaniki's ambition to make a jolly police mascot puppet for the city hall ended in failure. His passion to make a trustworthy friend for the citizens and a strong officer who overpowers criminals was in the right place, but turned out to be excessive. The new police officer puppet's overcharged storage battery exceeded its capacity, causing chain explosions, malfunctions, and serious body damage. The city council recommended disposing of the puppet on the grounds that its appearance intimidates visitors. But Mr. Venigni, I still can't find a way to pronounce that word, that name. And the taxpayers protested, halting the council's plan in its tracks. The puppet still lies abandoned behind City Hall to this day, while the lawsuit is ongoing. The interesting thing is, even when the puppet is unattended, it performs a number of its mascot roles. It is especially popular with kids, and even appears to react and respond to the playing of children. However, it has led to more slum children entering City Hall and causing inconvenience to visitors. The City Council is considering exhibiting the puppet only, or exhibiting. That was terrible. But exhibiting the puppet only occasionally as a means to restrict entry. But you be my friend? Everyone is gone, and I'm all alone now. Sad. Oh, this might be him.
Survivors here. What do we do? Just give her that baby puppet?
Puppet Destroyer's Amulet. Spectre. Use Star Fragment at the Crank's Calling next to the boss arena to summon a Spectre. It will help your character in the boss battle. That's a boss battle. I don't have health for this. Now I see why they gave that shortcut. Teleport to another stargazer. You can transfer from one stargazer to another. You can only travel to those you've activated. Stargazers in areas with an event will be marked with a hint. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back real quick and drop off the baby.
You found her, kind one. I could sense her from miles away. Oh, my sweet Elena. Please let me hold her. There, my baby. I missed you so much. What do you think? Isn't my baby adorable?
We'll go.
That's right, kind one. You've granted me my only wish. My sweet Elena. We're going to be happy now. Thank you so much, kind one. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude.
Play records. Records you obtain while playing the game can be played using a gramophone at the hotel. You can listen to the music on the records to obtain humanity. Feel. Close your eyes, dance the night away with me. Everything will feel light or better. A song that quietly comforts the dark. Feel a voice to accompany you and the sadness of the night. So, typically, lying is a bad thing. I'm just going to go off on a rant here. But yeah, typically lying to somebody is a bad thing. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm giving an excuse or anything or an exception to lie. But in the sake of a video game, we know that she is dying because of a disease that is petrifying her and turning her to stone. There wasn't a real harm, because again, this is a video game, to tell her, hey, here's your baby, and hand her the puppet. Because she was going blind, and probably not going to technically last longer in the sense. I mean, again, video game logic, she'll sit there for the entire game. It is messed up. And it is sad. But, like... it's kind of that whole situation of... Do you let the dying person just... Hold on 1 second. Hello. Sorry about that. Was dealing with a phone call, so... Alright, we were heading back to that boss room. Um... Okay. Oh, that's the shortcut. So I'm going to proceed for a little bit longer. I want to see what that other boss fight is. I have a feeling it's one of the police dummies. Oh wow, the big guy respawned over there. Ooh, that's not good. Hold on. First of all. Well, those are gonna help. Alright. I'm a little upset there's not a stargazer like right here. Because that's gonna be a pain. And I guess we just found out what the star fragments are for. But into the boss fight we go. And that was a hell of an entrance. the lightning discharge. That was not cool.
For your information, I didn't steal.
I don't have my... Oh, they won't chase me up into here. Nice. I kind of let the summon handle all that, so I'm not going to take much credit to defeating that boss. Oh, hey, the boss got beat. Benigni... Yeah, Benigni's got me. Dear citizens of Krat, the factory has been occupied by the puppets. Whatever the cause, Benigni's company is responsible for it. I, Lorenzini Benigni, am going alone to stop those devils. The factory is very dangerous now. Stay out of it and keep safe. The rest I'll leave to Mr. Geppetto, whom I trust more than anyone. God save us all. Regards. Lorenzini Benigni. That's Cool. We're gonna level up. No, wrong one.
Whew, I think we're done here, pal. Back to the hotel.
Okay. Do not have the key I need, so... But I don't want to go back to the hotel just yet. I want to go talk to the boy and see if I progressed his thing. Some of the hitbox mechanics are fucking stupid.
If only we could play together like we used to. Murphy, I miss you.
I guess I haven't found Murphy. I thought I did. Yeah, it's 500 ergo. I'll take the loss on that one.
You saved Geppetto.
Wonderful. He is on the second floor. He can hardly wait to see you.
Ah, you've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son. Always remember that you're precious to me. Even when I ask you to do something dangerous. Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond the Elysian Boulevard. It's packed with countless puppets. My friend, the inventor Vanini, went to stop them, but he never came back. Please, go save him and shut down the factory. P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need. Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krat. It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy to me.
P organ. Use the P organ slots to activate your character's latent abilities. Equip quartz on a P organ to obtain its corresponding effect. If you equip quartz in each of the slots in a single group, you will gain group synergy effect. Each time the synergy effects of groups are activated, the next step is unlocked. You can get a greater variety of effects as you take your P organs to higher phases.
You can get from City Hall to the factory with the key I just gave you. Vanini gave me that key, and now he's missing. Rescue him if you can.
The fact that it's pronounced Vanini is annoying to me. I know it's not proper English, or the name is not English, and apparently my grasp on English is messing up right now. So I probably shouldn't complain, but the fact that the G is silent and I kept trying to pronounce the G has messed with me. Ugh. But
I picked up traces of high-powered energy originating far away. That's one mystery solved. Why don't we make a Legion arm with it? Mr. Vanini is the expert when it comes to Legion arms, but I'm pretty sure I can make one. The puppets get fried easily by electricity. If you use an electric Legion arm, it'll make your life easier.
Ooh, that looks pretty cool. And the fact that it's lightning, which is awesome. Because we have been seeing that lightning has been doing a bit of damage to the stuff, to the puppets. I can't do this. Out of here. Alright. Makes a little spark generator. We'll see how it goes for combat, at least. We'll keep going for a little bit longer.
Here it is. Vanini works. Everything you see here belongs to Vanini. The classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krat. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krat is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
Miracle cure. The miracle medicine here. The miracle alchemist, Clark Shore, also known as Dr. Cure-All, has succeeded in making a cure for the horrible plague that has spread through Krat. Made from unicorn horn, blood of a two-headed snake, and boiled down mandrake. Clark Shore has tested it himself and confirmed that it completely cures the plague. The blue plague is not a divine curse. Don't be afraid anymore. Come, see Dr. Cure-All. Clark Shore. Prices may vary as it is a limited item. Did I hit that? The commercial style voice? Oh. Hold on. Was he also throwing fireballs at me? Because I was trying to get the guy that was throwing fire. On guard.
Another fine day in the city of Krat, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. Congratulations! You've been selected from this cast of a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal. For me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called, and why I called you, and I want to know your name, but not till we're through. For as soon as I learn that's one riddle burned, and I do love a mystery, don't you? Now, only the living solve riddles, as everyone knows. That's a must. When your city is so full of puppets, it seems walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive.
I know the answer.
Correct. Fantastic insights, caller. What? Not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. I'm the king of riddles. That said, how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stopped clock is right twice a day, and even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance. Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino. Caller, your correct answer has earned you a Trinity key. Doors and keys and doors, the subjects of puzzles and riddles galore. My next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino's the king. Not some riddling cheap jack.
A key obtained from the key of riddles clues. The key probably unlocks something. Second triangle was some organization's secret mark, or the sacred triangle. Rumor has it that this organization was Krat's true master. Alright, so the answer was time, but yes, the answer is human, because that is actually one of, like, I would like to say one of the older riddles known to mankind. Ah, good. All the way back here. Overheat. Overheat occur. Yeah, so, I'll comment on that in a second. Overheat occurs when fire damage builds up. Both your character and the monsters will take increased fire damage and receive continuous fire damage. In addition, monsters will experience slower natural HP recovery. Your character's guard regain recovery amount will decrease. The higher your the higher your fire resistance, the slower the overheat's gauge charge speed. Use a purification ampoule to remove status ailments. Alright, yeah, that's how I've always heard it too, is what has four legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening. So, in case anybody watching who doesn't understand how that riddle works, it is referencing the life cycle of humans. So in the morning it counts as a baby. The afternoon is a grown adult, and in the evening is when a human is old, and they're counting a cane as the 3rd leg. Oh, the big guy came back too. I don't. Ow. Alright, I was... In some areas, the bigger enemies don't respawn, and I was hoping he would be one of them, but I guess not. Alright. Though, with that being the case, I've been going for a while. It's time for me to take a break. So, give me 1 second. That dimmed the music down. So, am I playing as a puppet or a person? If you've been listening, if you listen to the dialogue from when I talk to NPCs, um, well, it still gives you a mixed review. But we are playing as a puppet. We are not playing as a normal puppet like we've been, or like everything else we've been fighting, if you can call this normal. The game is Lies of P. The P actually stands for. Sorry, I had to swallow for a second. The P stands for Pinocchio. So we're playing the Lies of Pinocchio. That is, uh, it's probably in a bit more in lore because I don't know it all. Yeah, so we are a puppet, yes, but at least for game's sake, only humans can lie. Yeah, we talked to Geppetto, which the normal story, the same way he made our character. That's why he calls it or called our character son. So, but and unlike the normal story for Pinocchio when he lies, his nose grows bigger. In this game, puppets can't lie. They have no potential to lie. Pinocchio is the only puppet who has the ability to be able to lie. And there was a part that we were at earlier when I gave the doll to the woman. After that conversation finished, it popped up for a second, and it said, "Your strings are tightening." Yeah. Yes, the Grimm version. That's what this game is based off. Is the Grimm fairy tale version of Pinocchio. But it's given a well, kind of like grim, or I don't want to say grimdark because that story is grimdark. It's given an apocalyptic type scenario for to change some things about. And we'll end up diving more and learning more about hopefully about Pinocchio and the puppets and why they had their uprising and everything as we go through more of the game and I find more of the notes and talk to more characters. So, the character I fought on the bridge that was banging on Geppetto's cart, or yeah, I want to call it a carriage. That's the word. So I get as he, so he's a hunter, or in the game, but I'm pretty sure he represents the donkey from the show, or not the show, the book, in some way, somehow. He's just a twisted version of that character. I'm gonna get the title screen. Okay, there we go. But, with that being the case, I hope everybody has enjoyed diving deeper into Krat, however you pronounce the city's name. We've learned a bit more about the story. We've met some new interesting characters. I have learned how to pronounce a new name for one of the characters, being Vanini. But I hope everybody's enjoyed, whether it being the start of your day for the morning, your lunch break in the afternoon, or your resting time for the evening. I appreciate you tuning in. Well, if you've liked it, show some support. Hit the like button. Leave a comment if you feel like it. Very much appreciate. And if you want more for later down the road, being of this game or any of the other games I play, hit the subscribe button. That way you get notifications whenever I post or go live. I'm gonna shout out once again. If you are into scary stories or you like listening to podcasts, go check out my sister's channel. I actually dropped the link in the description of the live stream when I was on phone call. When I was on my phone call earlier, so that should be in there now for anybody to go and click on. And show her some love and support too. Drop some likes, hit subscribe if you find her content amazing, like I do. She works very hard on it. But with that being the case, we're gonna call this chapter of our story to an end. And I will see you sometime soon. Have a good night.